Hi everyone, I'm Zena, founder and master tea blender at clubmagichour.com. This year we are introducing our Wanderlust Collection. Wanderlust is a travel-based series of teas and flavors from around the world. So even if you're stuck at work, you can still travel to a faraway land and have a tea ceremony at your desk or your dining table or in your bedroom, or even with a thermos at the park. So March is the month for Moonlight in Marrakesh. And Moonlight in Marrakesh is inspired by the Moroccan tea ceremonies, and I have had the absolute pleasure of getting a chance to travel to Marrakesh and Casablanca and Fez, and I found that the tea ceremony there was not only is it a traditional sign of hospitality, but there's something really magical about sipping mint tea with the green tea in it and the sugar and eating the sweets and the dates, and it's really it's a party, but it's a party based on health and wellness and connection and really welcoming people into your home. And I was there with my husband, and I remember it was December, it was around his birthday, and we walked through the streets and we would go into these restaurants or marketplaces and we would sit and have Moroccan tea ceremony. And so I have created my own interpretation of the Moroccan tea because there are a lot of variations on it depending on the family. It's kind of like chai in India. There's always options and there's always, your own take on a recipe. But what I've done is not only did I use mint, but I also used spearmint, which is an ingredient I haven't worked with much. But spearmint is fabulous because it can help balance your serotonin levels and dopamine. It's been shown in studies, initial studies, to help balance hormones. I blended it with peppermint, which is the tradition in Moroccan tea. Traditionally, it's usually green tea, peppermint, and sugar, and that's it. But depending on who you talk to, some add spearmint, some add lemon, some add vanilla, some add spices like ginger and cinnamon. So I went ahead and I added all of that because I'm a maximalist. So Moonlight in Marrakesh has all these incredible ingredients. It has a gorgeous gunpowder green tea from China. That's the tradition. It's a traditional Moroccan base for the Moroccan mint tea. It's got a really nice tannin. It holds up really well to the mint. It holds its own in the cup. And then I blended it with a little ginger, a little cinnamon, and the ginger is anti-nausea. It helps with circulation. I love ginger. I love it blended with mint. It's one of my absolute favorite combinations for after a meal. And then I also blended it with vanilla bean, because I love vanilla bean. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make us a Moroccan mint tea. And what they do in Morocco, and I'm not sure if you'll have access to fresh mint, but they'll actually pull mint and they'll muddle it and then they'll put it into the teapot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of fresh mint in here as well. And what's lovely about the jars or the pouches of our teas is that they'll stay fresh, because in the middle of winter or when mint is out of season, or if you don't grow it, or if your local farmer's market doesn't have it, you can always have that fresh, pungent, delicious, minty flavor even without having it in the garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some fresh mint into our gorgeous blend of Moonlight in Marrakesh. And so now what you can do with this is you can steep it and just keep adding water, hot water to it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple traditional ice cubes. Sugar cubes. This is a sugar cube. You can tell I don't eat sugar very often. So anyway, aren't these cute? These are raw sugar cubes. And so with the tea ceremony, typically what they do is they will serve it with dates and with sweets. So we got some delicious baklava, and you can do the ceremony with cakes. You can do it with any type of pastry, and it is such a lovely way to celebrate your connection to people you love in your life. So what you want to do is you want to get as high as you can so that it gets foamy on the top. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that fun? We're using the beautiful Magic Hour strainer. So you got a little foam going on, and then you want to put a little bit of mint in there, just to dress it up. And there you go. You could even put a little cinnamon stick, and there you go. And that's it. So you can serve this and sip it over conversation and dessert. You can have a nice relaxing afternoon. And this is best. That is so good. It's so simple, so delicious, so like balancing, so enjoyable, and mint puts people in really good moods. And as you know now, spearmint helps with dopamine and serotonin levels. And peppermint has been shown to help with digestion and IBS and all sorts of indigestion. So what happens is you get the antioxidants of the green tea, which make you feel really good as well, because there's L-theanine in green tea. You get the spearmint, you get the cardamom, which is anti-inflammatory, great for weight release, great for blood sugar balance. You get the mint, the spearmint, you get the ginger, which is warming and delicious, and you get a little vanilla bean, and it's really a gorgeous blend, and it is the magic hour take on Moroccan mint with Moonlight in Marrakesh. So I hope you will enjoy Moonlight in Marrakesh with someone you love, and feel yourself traveling to the exotic lands of Morocco in Northern Africa and enjoying your time, whether or not you're at a desk or in a park or at home or in Marrakesh. So here's to your health and wellness.